Hey guys, I've been getting questions about saddle fit. So I've been riding the original Bob Marshall's, the round skirt. I think it's called the Arena Floral Barrel Racer or something like that. But anyways, I do it because in 2000, I was having so many different kinds of backs coming into my barn, tall, skinny, short, wide. And as you can see, my horses are all very round backs. So I use a thinner pad. That's a Professional Choice Air Ride. Also notice where the cinch is. It's about 2 to 4 fingers away from his shoulder or front legs, so once it's applied. But a good way to see if a saddle fits a horse is to throw it on without a pad. If it's sitting upright, it's probably too narrow. If it's sitting downward and your horse is on level ground, of course, it could be too wide. So up, too narrow; down, too wide. Also, when you do cinch a horse up, I only cinch them up enough where it makes contact, and then I'll walk them, and then I'll tighten them again, and then I'll walk them, and when I go to get on, I'll tighten it one more time, and I may check it one more time after doing some long trotting and before I'm going to lope any circles or compete. So those are things to watch for. Also, when you put it on without a pad, you can put your hand underneath and push down and feel for any pressure spots under the front and the back of the saddle. Again, just put your hand upright, and that will tell you a lot. So, like I said, my horses with nice round backs, I use a thin pad. But if I have a horse, let me walk over and show you guys. If I have a horse that is let's say a little bit, maybe a higher wither, I like this 5-star. It's meant for the Bob Marshall treeless. It has a spine relief, and it comes down like a Bob Marshall saddle, and so the cinch is sitting on this leather and this felt versus on the actual horse. So, but I also like just a plain old contoured felt wool pad. Now my horses, like I said, the round backs, this Professional Choice has spine relief through the entire thing, so you never want to sit on a horse's spine, especially in a treeless saddle. And these are nice and thin. These other ones are less than an inch. This one's probably only a half an inch. So if I have a training horse come in with a bad back, I have this Best Ever pad that I've actually duct taped some shims on them to get my saddle off of their spine. You never want to sit on a horse's spine. So do not skimp on saddles. Definitely, a good barrel saddle is going to cost you anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000. You don't want to skimp on it. They're going to last you 10 or more years, 15 years. So it's worth the investment. If you get a saddle that doesn't fit your horse, there's a good chance that that horse is going to become alley sour or not want to turn a barrel. I can tell you, all the years I trained, I had a bodywork person come to the barn once a month, and I never had sore backs from my treeless saddle. And I rode horses 5 days a week, usually half hour to an hour each. So to me, that's a good thing. The other thing to note, stop eating my saddle, is a smaller cinch. So a 26-inch cinch for 24 or 26 on your younger horses or smaller horses. And the biggest cinch I've ever used is 28 on like Briscoe, my bigger horses. So, but Rocky rides in a 26. So, but I've had to put 24s on horses that were real little when they came in. So, but Briscoe's a 28. But I love treed saddles. You just got to make sure you fit the horse before the person, and make sure I like a rough out seat as well, because it's not going to be slick. Those stingrays and alligator and all that stuff, they are very slippery, so keep that in mind when you're picking your saddle. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you.